Welcome to Emergency First Aid. This short tutorial is a guide in accessing our student learning portal. So the first page you need is the email address that you provided us when you signed up for your course. You'll find our confirmation email there addressed from Emergency First Aid. Click into here and you'll see the session that you have running will be confirmed here with the address. So we scroll all the way to the bottom and this is where you find our online learning portal. So follow the link, it'll open a new tab and you will find this page. Enter your email address that you used to create your enrollment and you'll find that there is a password generated for you automatically. Now we copy and paste here, ensuring that there's nothing grabbed either side of the actual password. Oftentimes a space may be included. Then we paste and you can show the password to make sure that you've got everything here. It might look like this. You need to get rid of this space here. So log in and you'll come to this screen here. This is you building your personal profile, so you can complete all the information here. Select your gender, where were you born. USI identification is a very important part of the registration. You'll find that in the USI student portal, which is an Australian government website. And mine is pre-filled here because I've accessed it recently in the past, but there are ways through you can create a USI if you haven't studied very recently, or if you've forgotten a USI, follow this link. Once you've got your USI, you need to go in here and we need to register our home and it needs to match up with the information that is provided to the USI student portal. So the person you say you are. Australia, very important to select the country, and we can copy the residential address unless you have a different postal address. Your secondary school, I'm not a secondary school student, and the highest level of completion is important. You can pre-fill all of this information to be as accurate as possible and select this box. At the end of the course, you'll receive the National Centre for Vocational Education Research survey. This is just a part of our reassessing and reevaluating the course, so we like to get feedback where we can from our students. Great, so now we can return to the home page and this will show us everything our course. If you have any payment requests, they will come up here as a message, or you can find them here in your billing if you need to pay for the course. Your certificates, when you finish the course, will be here. You'll be able to find them with the issue date and expiry, and this will be available to you through our student portal until the end of time. So we go back to My Courses, select Provide First Aid. Now we need to sign this student declaration. So you just do a little signature, and that's successfully updated. We can continue and view our profile. Sometimes you might find that you're needing to enter your full legal name, so I have to include my middle name before we can continue. Now I should be able to open the course and we can see the student modules. So the student declaration that you'll sign is here. If it's not completed, you may just have to do it again. Then the foundational skills is just a quick learning module as an example of what you'll be seeing throughout the course. So when we start a course, the assessments are all carried out like this in little multi-choice quiz. So we go through the quiz, select the right answers, and then you'll get a grade. As you can see, the passing mark is here, 80%, so we satisfied that. and then we can go down and you will see this screen that confirms you completing the course and that you can move on to the next learning module. So to exit this course now, we leave, close this tab, and we'll be back to the learning module. Go back and you can select the next one. So these are the 4 elements that you need to complete ahead of the practical session, and then the practical course exists here. So when you've done your practical day, our trainers will assess you and validate that you have attended and satisfied the requirements in a first aid training practical. And then this is another form that you will complete on the day of your practical session. So the most important thing is fully completing these 4 elements ahead of the course. Once you've done all that, you'll be able to find, as I said, your certificate here after the practical session. You can see again, this is the location of your training sessions and the start and finish times. So if you need to refer back, that you can see all this information within the portal. Good luck with your course, and we're looking forward to having you in the classroom soon.